camera stays put. Hi everybody, Kitsune here and welcome to my channel. I have another selection from the shelf that again has been waiting for just a little bit. Not too long ago, Monster High put out Skulltimate Secrets. And there were two different types. And the one that I picked out were the Neon Frights. And that would be Neon Frights Twyla. These have a glow-in-the-dark something with them. At the very least, they're shoes, according to the back. What's that? There's a key hidden in here to open up everything. 19 surprises, it says. We'll see if that's true, or if they're counting each individual shoe as a surprise. Age 4+, choking hazard, etc. 125 looks. In other words, you move one thing, you got a new look. But let's go ahead and see what this is about. Because the big thing that interested me was this big plastic coffin box, which I really kind of like for storage. I really, really would love them to make a doll carrier that looked like a coffin for Monster High dolls. We'll see if they catch on to that. But anyway, let me move the camera to someplace where it's not going to be tempted to fall, and we'll get this opened up. I think it's staying put, so let's get on with this. Here's an up-close look. Twyla is... I keep calling her a dust bunny, but I think she's supposed to be like a boogeyman kind of thing, or the monster under the bed. I'm not sure what. Either way, she's kind of cute in this. I like the colors they're using for her this time. Let's get this tape off. Okay. No key yet. No instructions either. Interesting. You got a little finger thing here, so let's... Oh, and there she is. You go straight to the doll, straight away. Inside is decorated. Apparently she's a junk food junkie. Does that need to stay on there? Not necessarily. It's a little bit of a heavier cardboard. Let's go ahead and put that right back on there. If you're going to sleep in the locker, may as well have some privacy. Alright, let's see about her. We got a guide right here. I guess you release her with a couple of little screws or something back here. Really? Okay. Or no, you can hang this up. I take that back. How do we free her? Like that, I guess. Okay, I have to just kill this thing. It would have been nice to keep the backdrop, but it isn't happening. it was somewhat of a cute backdrop, but I can just as easily add fabric into the back of this. They've got her hair so stitched down, that's unreal. See if I can get her loose. There we go. They also put the tags in the back of the head, which I absolutely despise. Here's her key. Too bad I had to kill that. Anyway, it is what it is. Now, according to this, you just use the key to open up each one of these and find the rest of her accessories. And let's look at her real close first. She has a nice two-tone hair, purple and blue, dark purple lip. Her print is pretty good, not too pixelated. She does have pierced ears. Unfortunately, her hands do not match her body. Get her articulation here. You notice her hands are really a different color from everything else. They try to cover it up a little bit by adding some wispies up her arm, but yeah, it looks like a boo-boo, really. But it is what it is. She has a harness. Doesn't quite fit her well. Has little pins on it, a bunny rabbit buckle, some charm chains around the side with all sorts of little charms, and it has a bunny rabbit face back. She's wearing pleather shorts and a floral print crop top with a cute little bow tie. You get this plastic out from underneath her boots. I know it's on there. It's there to protect her foot paint job, which is also some of the same swirlies that are on her arms. Her boots, which I assume are the glow-in-the-dark feature, have a bunny at the knee, plus a little charm chain, buckles with a little spider pin, and this part here, and I don't know how well you can see it in the camera, it looks like a stage, perhaps. Something going on here behind the curtain. And some more of the swirlies on the bottom of her boot. Now there is a bit of a bad finish here on the bottom of her foot. Still some mold flash going on there. She is not articulated at the ankle, but she is at the knee and at the hip. And she is a hard plastic, as are her upper arms. So she's not, like her hands are the softer plastic, which you see on a lot of the other Monster High dolls, but she is a hard plastic doll. Let's get this back on her. She is with her boots and her key. So let's, I'm curious. She can stand. So there's that. She has to lean forward just a little bit, but she made it. Move her aside for a moment. And we will see what's in her secret cases. Right, starting right from the top. There is a mystery bag. And this one's full of clothing. She has an extra top that says Dream, has a dust bunny and a shadow bunny on it. Sleeveless, has the scalloping at the bottom and Velcro down the back. A vinyl skirt in black with spooky eyes. A second key. This one has paint smears all over it. I don't know if that's intentional. Okay, here's her hoodie. It has three-quarter mesh sleeves, a scalloped collar, the hood with the opening at the back for the hair, and little see-through bunny ears, and a piece of cardboard. Okay, so I guess the next key goes to the next door. Why there's a key for each one, I do not know. Here's her purse. Oops. Spider webs on the back, a chain handle, spider clasp, and it does open. But there's no room to put anything in it. There is a necklace with what appears to be a tiny spider on it. And a pair of earrings which have locks and tiny little skulls. And another key. I guess you're supposed to wet the keys down with water for some reason? We'll see. Alright, we have another key, and this one is kind of translucent. Some sort of a skullet clip, I guess to hang the keys on. And a pair of tennis shoes. They have little spiders on the toes, chains and locks on the back, and it looks like rickety wood around the edges. One of her shoes says Quiet Place, and the other one has a book, and has a I guess the library reference. There's little open books and shelves at the bottom. And one more to open. everything comes out. Alright, so we have a pair of earbuds. A tiny candle lantern that is really cute. Looks like a castle on the side. Maybe a library? Very hard to tell. But it's glittery and it's really cute. She has a tray of cookies with ghost spiderwebs and eyes on them. A skullette on the bottom. And a book of shadows. Spiderweb and skullette on the back. The book opens. Oh, there's actually stuff in there. Dust bunny and some swirly monster creature things. And writing too small to see. Very cool. So, that actually is not disappointing at all. I don't see myself wetting these things down. Maybe I will later. I guess it's just they have a different color inside there. Yeah, there's another color. You can see by scraping it. So maybe I'll wash them off so I can have the different colored keys and put them on here. Maybe I'll just hang it off my purse because that'd be kind of cute, really. Is it all of them? Yep, that one does. And that one, this one has glitter. So, I'll get those rinsed off. I'll add them to the keychain. All in all, some pretty cute stuff here. Let's put a couple of them on her and see how they look. Though I'm not going to do a complete change out. That's a little time consuming. Let's see what she looks like with her earrings in. That's the wrong way. There we go. Oh, I see one's a key and one's a lock. Get you your earbuds at the same time? Not really. So it's either earbuds or earrings. Alright, and that is the Monster High Skulltimate Secrets Neon Frights Twyla. Yeah, I didn't go through and look at the special features. But, you know, you're going to look at them if you're going to get her too. So, I don't want to totally ruin the surprise. And I don't want to mess with some water right now. You know how that goes. I do believe you'll forgive me, though, because, well, I mean, I can't spoil everything, can I? I think she's really cute. In fact, I hadn't much paid attention to this character at all, but now I'm looking at her and I really like the character, and I'm kind of wishing I had gone ahead and gotten her in G1. Maybe I'll run across one someday. I don't know. So what do you guys think? Do you like Twyla? Do you like these new Monster High... Well, not new anymore. The Monster High Skulltimate Secrets? What do you think about those? Which ones do you have, if you have any of them? And, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Visit me on Patreon, on Discord, and on Etsy. I do have some goodies there available. And, you know, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And thank you so very much for watching. I will see you next time. And bye-bye.